Heyo everybody, Haku here with the next part of our Mahou Shoujo Ikusei Keikaku, or Magical Girl Raising Project episodes read-through. Now I'm pretty behind on video, so I was kind of behind on this. Then I noticed it's only 6 pages and was like, wow, I lucked out since I'm going to have to do the entire video in one day. Now it is the Clantail one, Clantail and Friends, so I'm kind of... While I do wish that we got more screen time for Clantail than some others, I do know that short doesn't mean bad. This could be 6 pages and could be the best one, so I mean, it's not really that big a problem. And I mean, even the others were only around 15-ish, maybe. I don't know if any have been quite 20 pages, but around that sort of length, so I mean, it's not that short anyway. But yeah, either way, only 6 pages. This will be up today when I'm recording it Wednesday. So yeah, I guess let's go through and read about Clantail. So here we are. Also, I'm not sure what I'll do. I think the next one's going to be up Saturday, but I may post it a day early. We'll see what happens. I doubt I will, though. I'm probably going to record it Friday, post it Saturday, so it should be normal. Just throwing that out there, that you might see that one a little bit early if I don't have anything else to post Friday. But either way, let's get to reading. Clantail and Friends. This story is set immediately after Magical Girl Raising Project Restart. So this is cool. We're actually finally getting to see one that takes place after the tests, or kind of where we currently are in the timeline. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, there's barely any that could be after, since only a few survived, but you get the point. Alright. She got out of the bath, wiping her hair with a towel while checking her magical phone, seeing that a text from the Land of Magic had arrived. The text asked her to reply with measurements of her height and weight before she transforms into a magical girl, and her height and weight after she transforms into a magical girl. They said that they wanted to take statistics on how much magical girl transformation affects height and weight. Well, I mean, that depends. You get to choose your magical girl form, right? So, I mean, it would... why would they need information on that? It changes based on whatever you've decided to change it to. You can change it to whatever. And especially it doesn't work for Clantail, given that her lower half transforms anyway. But either way. These mails have been coming a lot lately. Someone has said that there have been a lot of magical girls causing trouble lately, so they're sending us meaningless texts to pretend to check on us. That makes sense. She felt like Flea said that, but she felt like Shadow Gale said that too. She's not good with remembering what people say. Well, that's that, I guess, thought Nene Ono. What should a magical girl who could freely change her height and body weight do though? While blowing her hair with a hairdryer, she read the text from the message. Nene, try not to be too cold after taking a shower. Okay. While replying to the voice from outside the room, she reread the text message one more time. If they were just pretending to check on them, then they probably don't care about a correct answer anyway, but she wanted to send them her highest standard weight when she became a pony. But if she sent her that nonsensical reply, it might muddle up their statistics, and that wouldn't be good. Then, how about her minimum and maximum size? Should she send back that she had the possibility of 1 to 4 meters in size after she transforms? However, if they were taking statistics, then her number would also be changing. Should she measure each of her possible animal sizes one by one and reply to them with the average? That would be forever. What would be the correct answer? Nene didn't know if any of them were. Nene, if the dryer's empty, please put it back to the side of the washing machine. Okay. The proper answer would probably be sending them a reply asking them what the proper answer should be, but would their mood turn sour from that? If they really were pretending to check on them, she shouldn't have to think about annoying things like that, should she? Nene was constantly troubled by things like this. Even if she could read the atmosphere of things, she couldn't read what she couldn't see. She loved animals, that's what filled her head most, but she didn't love them to that extent. To Nene, they were all normal. Spiders and centipedes were often hated by people, cockroaches and worms too. Cute dogs and cats too, all of them were normal. She normally made contact with them, but when other people saw her, it seemed like she loved them. She sat on a chair and looked around the room. Plushies of spiders and snakes decorated her desks and bookshelf narrowly. She didn't buy it herself. Her parents had thought that Nene loved those kinds of animals, so she found those plushies somewhere and bought them. She didn't love them that much. She's very tsundere about her animals. I don't love animals that much, and then all of her clothes and stuffed animals and decorations are all animals, and she can transform into animals. Nene, dinner time. I've got some soup made with taro stems and vegetables. Which one do you want? Vegetables. But compared to humans, she probably did like animals more. She was clearly weak on her people skills. First of all, she couldn't remember faces. People who had similar ages had similar faces. If people realized that she didn't remember them, it'd make them annoyed. Furthermore, if she spoke up about extra things, people would get mad. So should she stay silent then? That was also bad. They said she was an unfriendly girl, which made her rather angry instead. Nene thought she was doing good things, but people didn't think she was doing good things. It was hard to hang out with people. Just because she lived with her parents together for 14 years, that didn't mean she could understand their intentions. Even her mom and dad, who had been together before Nene had even been born, didn't understand each other perfectly. One of them thought a comedian was boring, the other thought they were funny. One of them thought an actress looked beautiful, the other thinks she doesn't. There were many times where their opinions clashed. Fortunately, it didn't seem like the relationship was in a bad state. Animals are easier to hang out with. If it was a stray cat, they'd be pleased if you stroked them. She could see the differences between each animal, even among garden spiders, gloss, color, size. They could see their differences in shapes. I think they meant she. She could see their differences in shapes individually. Humans, maybe they could. Okay? They could see their differences in shapes individually. Humans weren't like that. The first time she ever had a human friend was just recently. In that game, she did behave as silent and calm. Did she behave as silent and calm as usual? She was suddenly handed the position of leader. Leading everyone as leader was very hard, painful, and scary. And while she didn't remember any memorable moments, it was fun. Every time she remembered those fun moments, she became sad. At that time, she changed her sadness to anger. If she didn't, she would have definitely lost. But she couldn't do that now. Nene, 5 minutes to dinner. Okay. There's no way I can make any more human friends now, she thought. Recently, Nene's candidates for her friends were Flea and Shadowgale, but a few days ago it felt like Shadowgale became angry. When she first met Shadowgale, the edges of her eyes had been marked with black magic pen. It looked like a drawing of glasses. What is that? Clantail wondered as she gazed at them. Perhaps that's why Shadowgale was in a bad mood. It seemed like she felt bad all day that day. In the end, even if she didn't say it out loud, it was all over her face. She wasn't even complaining about her fashion sense, though. Somehow she wanted to be more sensible in what she said. After all, she was also human. That's what she thought, but if she did that, she would be someone other than her own self. She didn't like her troubling self, but if she wasn't troubled, she was sure she wouldn't even be herself. What would Petchka do if she were here? She'd definitely cook some food. That's the one way she knew how to comfort people. Nako will laugh out her large ha-ha-ha, and Rionetta would ironically go, such a shame, and say nothing. Then the magical phone that she had in her hands began ringing. It was from Shadowgale. Nene, who was thinking rather regretfully about Shadowgale, despite being a bit depressed, answered the phone. Was she going to ask for a graveyard visit? Can I come over now? She went straight for it without any greetings. Her tone was fierce. Shadowgale talked on and on. I can't help living near her, but I don't want to see her face right now. Can you believe her? She said it's because she found everyone's reactions funny. But to prank me for a whole week, drawing on my face like that? What does she think we are, children? She didn't tell me. She didn't tell me and still devise some plan, so I had an opportunity to look at a mirror, and when I did, I took it all off, but when I noticed it and got angry, that bitch just said, "Oh, Momori, so immature." Just remembering it makes me angry. I don't want to live with that damn she-devil anymore. I've decided I'm going to live as a person myself. I'm sorry for causing trouble, but would it be okay to live there for a couple of days? I'll figure out a way to pull my own weight, too. I'm really sorry. I don't have anyone else but you to turn to, Nene. My other friends are either that witch or people that'll report back to her. You're my only hope. I look forward to having you. Thank you, I owe you one. I'll head there straight away." She hung up. Shadowgale and Flare really are good friends. "Nene, dinner coming." She had one friend. She had to tell them that she'd be coming over, so she got off her chair. Would her mother even think that Nene's friend would come over? She imagined how surprised her mother would be to know that a high school-age friend would be coming over. It won't be that bad. I like that. That was really good. Now I like that it's short. I would have liked to see more between her and Shadowgale, but I like that a lot. It let us know more about how she's thinking about not having friends or not being very socially good and all that. Now she got thrown into being leader even though she wasn't really that suited for the job. I really liked it. Because it took things that we already kind of knew about her character from Restart and just sort of reaffirm them and flesh them out, you know. Like, even I remember, I don't know if it was Flare or who it was, but at one point when they were strategizing, they noted, they were like, Clantail is really, really strong and capable, but she actually really isn't the brains of that group. She isn't really the smart one. She isn't that bright when it comes to solving puzzles and all of that. So I think that's interesting to note that, like, normally when you see a leader, they're the smart type, or if you see a sort of quiet character, they're the smart, thoughtful one. So I like that Nene's just kind of your normal person. And I don't know, seeing characters have insecurities and have these things about them makes them a way better character in my opinion, because I'm so used to loving finding out about all these good things about a character, or all these defining traits, whether they're smart, whether they're this or that, but you usually hear the good traits, or if you hear the bad traits, they're something that's only in there to play a role in the story. So it's good when you get to see things that are, I don't know a better word than realistic, but things where it's like just insecurities about the character or small negative things that don't have any bearing on the story, they just help to flesh out the character more. So yeah, I really, really like this. This was one of the better ones, I think. Maybe not the best. I really liked Lapicels. I'm trying to think. I really like the Nemarine one as well. Who was it? I remember, but I don't remember the name. Masked Wonder, of course. So yeah, the Masked Wonder one or the Lapicel one, maybe one of the... I think I like the Lapicel one more. I think that might be my favorite so far, but this one's really good. This may be a third place with them. So yeah, either way, I enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this episode and what you thought of my thoughts on it. I guess we'll be getting to the next one Saturday probably, but like I said, maybe could end up being Friday if I don't have the what I'm planning to do, I'm planning to post the Monmusu waifu video Friday, but if I'm not done with that by then, I can just post the next episode Friday and then post the Monmusu video Saturday. So that's the thing. Pretty much, if I don't have that one video done by Friday, the next episode will be Friday in its place. But it's probably going to be done, so it'll probably be up Saturday. We'll see though. So either way, like I said, like if you did like the video, comment down there, subscribe, follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. If you want a link to the Discord server, of course we can talk there. If you want a link to that, just comment down there and ask, and I can give you one. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.